everybody. This is Keener MRE, back here with our US MRE tier list. We have menu 5, which is chicken chunks white cooked. Let us pop right into this. Hope everyone's having a good week. Our last MRE was decent. We'll see how number 5 compares. Alright, I'm already seeing some of the tortillas in there. I'm not a huge fan, but they were good. They were decent, I should say. I'm kind of trouble to get out. So really, that's stuck in here. Anyways, plain tortillas. You've got, this is interesting, something from a First Strike ration. So an apple cinnamon flavor energy bar. Odd. Huh. 270 calories. Excited to take a look at that. We have barbecue corn nuggets. Odd. A lot of new stuff. A teriyaki beef stick. Again, something new. The only thing we've ran into here before are the tortillas. Spoon, of course. And we have barbecue sauce. All right. Now we're talking. We've got barbecue sauce. Very good. And, of course, the bane of all MREs, in my opinion, cheese spread. Can't go without it, it seems. We've got a fruit bunch beverage powder. We've had that before. It's not too bad. Our accessory pack. And our main. Interesting enough, this main does not have any right. Oh, yeah, it does. Yep. White chicken chunks. And of course we have our FRH as always, and we will get this out onto a tray. Alright, we're going to be starting off with the plain tortillas. As I said, I've had these before. Shouldn't be too much of a surprise. A slight tortilla smell. They feel really rubbery, papery. All the preservatives on there. But they're a nice size. 2 of them. And I'm also going to take a look at these corn nuggets. Give these a shot. Haven't had these before. Looks kind of like a trail mix almost. Let's give it a smell. Peppery. Barbecue. It definitely smells heavily spiced. Let's give these a try. As you can see, yep, that is just straight up corn, little kernels. Really crunchy, and these are something you would just get out of. I have a trail mix actually that I eat, and it tastes exactly like this. It's got that strong seasoning to it. You can actually see what's in it. Corn, oleic oil, salt, sugar, yeah. And what I'm mainly tasting there is that onion, tomato, and garlic spice blend. So, it's quite nice. Not too bad. This is definitely something you could eat on the go. Nice. Now let's take a look at these tortillas. I'm not exactly sure. I might save these... might save one for the chicken chunks. Let's just give one, though, a taste, just on itself. It's really chewy. You can taste the flour. Definitely not the highest quality tortilla, but for one that can survive a long time and for what it's worth, I'd say it's not too bad. Nice little, like, a cook mark there. All right. Interesting. Corn blend's got me a little thirsty, so we're gonna pop into this beverage base here. From what I remember, this was very pink. Oh yeah. Not red at all, just like pure pink. Yeah, super chemical smell to it. Maybe a little bit of cherry in there, a bit of lime. Anyways, let's pour some water into this, get it shaken up. By the way, if anyone has any advice on how to shake these without them just like spilling everywhere, please let me know. Because, yeah, it's just a problem I run into every time. Alright. I think we've got that fully shaken. Let's pull out the DOS boot, as is tradition. Let's pour it out. Really nice, bright red. This sort of deep red, scarlet color to it. Looks like I shook it up well enough. Let's give it a taste. Yep. Mainly a cherry flavor to it. Doesn't taste too bad at all. Just tastes like Kool-Aid. Not bad. Anyways, let's take a look at this. Actually, I'm going to save that. Let's pull this out. Our teriyaki beef stick. Let me see what they've added to it, actually. It's got a lot of stuff in it for a beef stick. A lot of seasoning, protein, preservatives. Ah, and look at that. It's actually double packaged. Teriyaki beef stick from Grayson Natural Farms. Interesting. There's that. Virginia. All right. A Virginian beef stick. Actually kind of hard to get into. Very shiny. Let's give it a smell. Strong beef scent. Definitely preserved. Smells identical to a Slim Jim. Let's give it a try. It's almost like a more tender Slim Jim. You know how Slim Jims have that really strong crunch when you bite into them? This is just soft. It's remarkably soft. And if you look at the cross section there, you can see some of the spices. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's got that tang that you'd expect a beef stick to have. Definitely a solid side. And I think it pairs really well with the corn. So, let's get our main heated up. All right, we got our FRH. Now, some viewer gave me some sagely advice last episode on menu 4 to actually put this into the cardboard before filling it. So that would save me a lot of hassle. Yep. All right, look at that. You can get the fill line. Anyways, let's rip open the top. And let's put our meal in. Fill it up. I think we're good. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish up the corn here, and then we will be back with our main. We're gonna be finishing this up too. All right, everybody, this main's been sizzling for quite a bit now. Let's open it up and give it a look. Oh yeah. Definitely feels chunky in there. Look at that. Almost looks like tuna. It really doesn't smell like chicken. It's got this weird processed smell to it. It almost smells a little fishy. Like, if you made me look at this and smell it without, letting me know it was chicken, I'd say tuna. Which I know there is a tuna MRE. But this one ain't it. Oh, man. All right, guys. It never fails me. It never fails to amaze me how unappetizing the US can make their mains look. I mean, just look at that. It just looks like sludge, really. But I'm going to give it a taste raw, thinking on some ways we can improve it, but let's give that chicken a taste. It's seasoned, a little salty, in my opinion. But yeah, that's just plain chicken. Um, there might be some flavor in the juice here. Sorry. There's definitely a little bit of flavor in the juice. It just tastes kind of salty, to be honest. Yeah, on its own, not the most impressive main, but I think this barbecue sauce can really work some wonders here. So we're just gonna crack this thing open, and we're gonna see how much this improves it. Because right now, it's not too impressive. You know, people were gassing this thing up on Reddit, I saw. But we're gonna have to see if this barbecue sauce improves it. And barbecue sauce is something really interesting to have in an MRE. I don't think you see it too often, so that's probably why people like this so much. Let's try some of this. Tangy, sweet, just a classic, good barbecue sauce. And this is from someone we haven't seen before, I think. Thermopack LLC, Stone Mountain, Georgia. Interesting little side there. Now let's give this a mix. All right, let's taste it now. This little chunk of chicken there. It definitely improves the flavor. It almost makes it taste like pork with that. I'm just so used to meat that has barbecue sauce on it being pork. It almost gives it that taste. It's much better with the barbecue sauce on it. I mean, that just went from something that I wouldn't be too happy with to something I'd be fine with out in the meal. It's nothing too tremendous, but we're gonna have to get a little more creative here, I think. Let's get our tortilla out. I'm gonna just pack it on in here. I'm gonna do one tortilla just with the chicken in it and the barbecue sauce, and let's see how it tastes. That barbecue sauce got all over me. I don't know. A little more liquid than I thought. Let me get cleaned up. Okay, I'll be a little more careful next time, but that adds to it. Just adds a nice bit of texture to it, really. The chewiness of the tortilla improves the flavor as well. So we're going to finish this, and we'll get another tortilla laid out. All right, we've got the rest of the chicken loaded up into our tortilla. And man, this MRE is pretty messy. There's a lot of liquid, which can dock a few points off for that one. Anyways, we got the cheese spread here. Always make sure you need it. We're going to be applying it. And guys, I can't fathom why the US is just so interested in putting cheese spread into every meal. I don't know. It's not that good. Anyways, let's give this a taste. Okay, the cheese adds a little something. It definitely adds a little taste that I think is needed. Honestly, I mean, the chicken is just kind of bland. I mean, look how wet everything is. Taste-wise, this is an okay meal. Definitely not anything to menu 3. Hell, I don't think I'd even put this above menu 4, but man, the texture, the just look at it. Look at how messy this plate is. I don't know. It's a little hard to eat, so gonna be docking some points off for that one. But we'll finish this up and I'll be right back. Okay, for once I'm actually gonna compliment the cheese spread there. I think it added some just much needed flavor. Everything just felt kind of watered down and kind of just wet. And that cheese spread helped out quite a bit. So for once, I'm going to say big ups to the cheese spread, but let's not have it in every single meal, especially with tortillas. I don't know. It kind of just upsets my stomach a little later. Anyways, you know what time it is. Let's hit that chug. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, hey guys. At least we had a good beverage. Much better this time. As you know, if you watched Menu 4, I almost killed myself drinking that the beverage last time because there's just so much in it. Anyways, let us wrap everything up with this First Strike energy bar. Apple cinnamon flavor. We're going to take a look at the ingredients really quick. Looks like we have maltodextrin. All right, so a sweetener right away. Corn syrup, sweetener. Rice crisp. All right, high fructose corn syrup, sweetener. Okay, so it seems like this thing is pretty, or at least should be pretty sweet. And it's interesting seeing something from a First Strike ration, which is pretty cool. I've never had a First Strike ration before. Hopefully I will in the future. Look at that. Wow, okay. Give it a smell. Strong apple cinnamon scent. And you can smell the grain as well. And look at this. It's very oily on the outside. You can see the oils on my fingers. Odd. It's probably help it preservative, maybe sunflower oil that they used in it. Anyways, let's give it a taste. Wow. I was expecting that to be crisp, but you bite into that, and this is particularly chewy. It is really chewy. You can see all the rice crisp there. That adds a nice texture to it. Some of the spices, those little brown spots. I'm sure that's some apple. The taste is really nice. It tastes really good. And it's almost got a pumpkin spice taste to it as well. You know, this might be one of my favorite desserts they've had. The chewiness doesn't bother me because the texture is good. And this tastes like something you would get, you know, during the fall. This is definitely a fall item, that sort of apple cinnamon smell. It's great. It smells good. It tastes good. Definitely a nice bonus to the ration. Well, yeah, one of the best desserts I've had, if not the best. Really nice energy bar. If that's an indicator of what's usually in the First Strike rations, then shout out to them. Anyways, this MRE was lucky to have that bar because it might have fallen into a lower tier. Let's put up the tier list right now. I'm going to put this right into the middle of the pack, along with, I believe, Menu 4 is in there, and Menu 1 as well. So, nothing great, nothing terrible. The meal was, that was like a D tier, maybe even lower. But what saved this ration was the corn. The corn was nice, and the dessert was excellent. That bar was really good. So, in conclusion, this has been Menu 5 of the US MRE tier list. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for Menu 6. See ya.